So for Halloween, I decided to cover a movie that I thought was good, that I thought would still hold up. Come on in, lovers! And that was From Dusk Till Dawn, starring George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino, a family favorite of mine that I just needed to prove that it was still good, because it was very possible that it was still really bad. But I knew that there was a lot of content in that movie and a lot of things that I would still appreciate no matter what. So I decided to cover it, and I am now going to read some of the comments that you guys left there to see if maybe we can banter a bit, talk about some things that maybe you saw in the video or some things that you appreciate about the movie. Also, just for starters, the movie has 2 sequels, which I've already considered watching just because they look so funny, because they look just like the first part, but just a completely different cast. The only person still being a part of them is, of course, Danny Trejo, the legend. I've never seen him. I think they'd be a fun thing to check out. The top comment on this one is Wendy Goon. Some guy with a check mark. I don't know. Gigi, you're my friend, but ranking the stake driver as the worst weapon is unforgivable. Okay, Wendy. Okay, Wendy G. I'm not just ranking by cool factor. If I'm just going off cool factor, absolutely. Well, okay, cool factor, stake driver is not the worst. I agree. Yes. Okay, I would say crossbow is probably the worst in terms of cool factor. And then it would go, Super Soaker's not really cool. It's kind of fucking the dweebiest thing there, but it's super effective. Super Soaker, dweebiest. Crossbow, kind of boring, made no additions to it. What the fuck is the other thing? Oh, the shotgun cross that the old man has. It's just shotgun. I mean, come on. It's fucking just cool already. Then yeah, stake driver would be the coolest weapon. But I was not talking about cool. I was trying to find the perfect middle ground between cool and effective. You picture all of those idiots alone in a bar full of vampires. Pretend they are no longer a group. They are taking on the horde solo. Crossbow might last for a bit. Super Soaker might be able to clear some shit, run some shit. That little fucking dweeb can pull through. It's possible he survives. Pastor, he basically can just hold up till the morning. Hit him with the cross, don't move. You can wait till the cops come, the FBI, till people fucking come there the next night to get drunk and see titties. He can do whatever he wants. You know what Clooney can do with that little chugga chugga chugga? Fucking dick all. He cannot play defense. The first person who approaches, oh yeah, they're getting fucked up. Organs mangled all over the floor. I agree. Then he's dead. And that's the best he's got. Nothing. It is the worst weapon combining cool factor and effectiveness. That is objective. Sorry. I said it. It's objective. All right. You're my friend too, Wendy Goon, but there's no argument to be made. Thank you. It's subsaid. My favorite fun fact about this movie is that it's directed by the same guy who directed the Spy Kids movies. Always found that so funny. Robert Rodriguez, if I'm not mistaken, who also directed Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Let's not just say he's the Spy Kids movies director, but yeah, he's multifaceted, if anything. Ben Troll said, I love showing this movie to people and not mentioning the vampires. Their faces are always priceless when the twist happens. Yeah, I guess if you knew nothing about the movie, then there's no foreshadowing whatsoever to the fact that Salma Hayek's gonna be trying to suck blood, or Cheech, or big flannel bodyguard guy. So I can't imagine that throws people for a fucking loop. Steel Rain said, starts out as a crime movie and ends up a vampire movie. Classic. Steel Rain okay. Steel Rain with a double comment. Okay, 2 top comments. Look at you. Just bodying in fucking clear daylight. One thing I do like about this movie is that I'm kidding, is the love that Seth had for his brother Richie. No matter what kind of monster Richie was, he was ride or die for his little brother. Yes, absolutely. Seth would always look out for Richie, even though Richie was a lot of words that I can use right now. Like a lot of words. Like most bad words that exist. And he would derail pretty much any plan, and pretty much was the only reason they even had scenarios where they might get caught. Yeah, Richie just sucked. I'm glad Richie died in the movie, but yeah, no, Seth had a lot for him. Even when he turned into fucking Frankenstein, still looked out for him, made sure he was the one that killed him. Here's the peace and death that I could not give you in life. Bang! Beautiful. Eastside Review said, and yeah, Selma with that snake awoke something in all of us. Come. Men, women, she had us all thirsting for her. Yeah, it was, Shout out Selma. Selma was 28 years old when she recorded that scene in Dusk Till Dawn. I'm also 28 years old, and if there's ever been a discussion to be made that I was born in the wrong generation, that's it. GP Angel said, I genuinely forgot you were covering a horror movie for like half the video because I was just laughing my ass off at your commentary to the movie. Thank you, GP Angel, for enjoying it. Horror Pickle said, fun fact, Tom Savini, Sex Machine, did the special effects for this movie. That's where they're so... I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I could be wrong. I just wanted to clarify. A bunch of people are mentioning a lot of other Savini movies. Don't worry, I'm fully aware he did those, and he's amazing in them. I was just trying to think of the oldest work I knew of. Yeah, I didn't think Savini, because when I was looking up things about the movie, I couldn't find any concrete evidence that Savini did the special effects for this movie. I think he just did a cameo. However, the person, when he has a little whip and he takes the beer from the other person, that was another nod because that person is also special effects makeup director Greg Nicotero, I want to say his name is. I might be bombing that completely, but I thought he was the one that did it, or someone else, but I don't think it was Tom. At least I couldn't find any concrete evidence that it was Tom. Maybe the replies cleared up? Nah, bro, KMB did the special effects. Savini was just an actor. He did train the guys from KMB, though. Pretty sure the guys from KMB trained with Savini on Day of the Dead. Extra special fun fact, the blonde guy he takes the beer from was Greg. Oh, okay. I did get the name right. Let's go. Who wound up doing the special makeup effects for The Walking Dead. Okay, so I guess... Yeah, I'm not familiar with KMB, my B. I mean, well, granted, this guy could be wrong, too, but... Yeah, like I said, I don't think Savini did him. But either way, it doesn't fucking matter. Cam said not even 1 minute in, and I'm already cackling at I thought they had him. Thank you for this video on this blessed day. Hey, thank you for watching, Cam. And yeah, I wanted to take a fun little jab at Halloween because I watched the second to last video in the series, or the last movie in the series, and I fucking hated it. Dakota Andrews said, one of my favorite parts of this movie is that you don't expect the dad to be a badass, but he ends up becoming a pretty damn big one by the end. Yes, Pastor Man, that I can't think of his name because I just fucking block everything out as soon as I'm done with the video, was he had some really good scenes. I couldn't touch on every scene or every little piece of dialogue that I enjoyed, but one of them that I do enjoy that I can talk about now is after they've gotten to the bar and they go through the little dispute, they end up sitting down. Clooney's taking shots and he's forcing the kids to take shots too because he's like, I'm not gonna drink alone, and he's still real pissy. And so Pastor looks at him and he says, are you such a fucking loser that you don't realize when you've won? Clooney looks at him like, who the fuck you talking to, old man? I will fucking shoot you in the face. And he says, what'd you say? Pastor, not backing down like a G, says, I said, are you such a fucking loser that you don't know when you've won? Basically saying, like, you keep fucking pissing and moaning right now. You're pouting like a child, but you just got away from the police. You're in Mexico. You're in a bar with titties, beer, and carnitas. Like, what do you have to complain about right now? Why are you acting like a child? And he gives it to him, and he gives it to him straight. Great little interaction. Someone here is talking about bringing up the Tom Savini cameo, and I had watched an interview with Tom Savini, and there's always a bunch of extra information I have over videos that I cover. I can never include all of it. There's never like a good place to fit all of it, but Savini's talking about Dusk Till Dawn.
Season 3 of the TV series, and yeah, I'm in the movie, and that was great fun. I mean, look who I got to hang out with. George Clooney. My job for 3 days was to watch Salma Hayek do that snake dance, okay? You know, somebody had to do it.
Savini's old and he's just chilling there. He's like, someone had to do it. That's the way he said it. I butchered it, but the way he said it was hilarious. I love to watch people talk about their feelings on some of these older movies like this. But yeah, I think we're going to cap it off right there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this one. Of course, like and subscribe to the second channel, Mr. G-Dubs, and viz.tv/chapter1, a limited merch drop that just dropped some beautiful maroon pieces that you can check out as well. Gamersubs.gg, code Mr. GG, 10% off if you fucking like these shirts because everyone messaged me about them. And as always, I am Mr. GG and I am out.